Hey guys, how's it going? This show on the road, help me. Hey Evoken, hey G-Man. Why do I do this so early? Because I'm just gonna be doing this on and off. I can only maybe handle 2 hours at a time before I just start going, busy work. So basically I'm gonna stream all day. I'll do like an hour, hour and a half of this, then I'll do an hour and a half of something else, and then I'll come back, and I'll basically just go between this and other games as needed to keep myself interested. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And what would that be, Voken? Oh, hey Jay, how's it going, dude? Little fall in spreadsheet, just put all the planes on training, pretty much. I mean, it's not a bad idea. On the other hand, there are a few places where we really could benefit from having ASW. Either way, I'm going to have to, Either way, I'm gonna have to, put all my... I'm gonna have to set up my planes at some point, Awoken. I mean, it's gonna take a while, but it's either now or later. May as well just get it over with, you know? Then I don't have to worry about it so much. I can just change squadrons as needed. So, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna keep going with the spreadsheet. I don't do jack shit until I train properly. Fair enough. Okay. Let me load up the save here. Yeah, we might have to do that. Look, and that's probably a good idea. Training them as naval bombers so they could hit the shipping and the DEI when they come. It's definitely a good idea. Alright, let's do this. Where was I? I think I was working on Melbourne. Was the last one I remember? Let's see if I set up the squadrons here. Yeah, they're already set. Okay, good. Okay, so down the list we go. Boats, boats, boats. Okay, I moved those troops in Newcastle. I remember that. It set up Norfolk. Believe I've set up Perth. Yeah, good. Okay, already. Boats, Perth. I did Port Augusta. I did Port Hedland. Did Kambala. Portland, Brockhampton, Sale, yup. Sydney, yup. These number 9 squadron somehow. I don't know how that happened, but find a way about it. Aussie bomber for us trained as naval bombers pretty much. Whirlwinds is ASW. Sydney troops, you're all moving. Nope. Okay. I have found where I needed to move things. Are we talking about the planets, all the DI fuel we have? Basically haul it all to Australia, essentially, part of the Australian, economy. Oh, let's see here. I'll hold against a determined attack in early game. That's true. This support more is being hold that instead. Yeah. We'll be doing a lot of that. These are going to... Okay, now you're making me wonder how much we should diverge from the fucking spreadsheet. Because the spreadsheet does send a lot of troops to Darwin. Ninth is going to Moresby. But I regret it. I doubt Battlegroup's gonna be that... I doubt Battlegroup's gonna be that aggressive. Because we aren't playing Iron Man mode. We're only playing the default scenario. And... Battlegroup's not that experienced. This is the first play by email he's ever done. He's played against the AI, but he's never played against a player. He's gonna go. I know he's gonna go for Moresby because Moresby's just an absolute pain in the side if you're trying to take the Rabal area. So he's gonna try that. But I don't expect landings at Darwin. I don't think he's that ballsy. Maybe later, but not right off the bat. I can't see that. And if he does, I get a huge amount of reinforcements, don't I? I'm trying to think, what would he... God damn it. Better. Take it back when possible. So then what do you do instead? I mean, if you don't defend it, then they just have a free route right down the center of Australia. I mean, you could fortify Alice Springs and Cloncurry, but if he brings armor, you can just go cross-country, no problem. You can just cross all of this with armor and basically run havoc on me. He does. This should already be fortifying, I think. Yeah, it's already going. Take a month to move down from Darwin. God, I don't even want to give him that foothold, though. Like, I really don't. Okay, all of these are fortifying, so... I'm trying to think what the best way to counter a possible Darwin landing is. Because, I mean, what's it got right now? Level 1, but buildings. Do we have at Darwin? Got 186 AV. If he lands a significant force, that won't be enough to hold him. I think the spreadsheet sends another 200. Alright. I guess we'll just do what we will with any troops slated for Darwin on the spreadsheet then. Golden Sparrow battalions. Moresby, aren't they in Darwin? Yeah. Alright. Let's do get primed. Moresby then. Good idea. Expect Aussie brigades in Singapore and form 8th Division. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I'll probably try that. We'll deal with that when we get to the Singapore area. Guys, 8th Australian, so it's these guys. These guys are Rabal. Shit, I'm gonna have to pull these guys out of Rabal. Okay. I don't have any shipping there. That said, I probably have a few troop transports around. There's an AP in Moresby. How big is this unit? Load cost. Thousands. Or 40, 16,000 load cost. How big is this AP I've got lying in Moresby? More than enough. Okay, I can just run this up to Ribal and extract them nice and easy. So, well, I can't do that yet. I gotta wait till next turn before I can form task forces. So we just gotta remember that. Do that next turn. Alright, and then the rest of the 8th Aussie is, yeah, in Singapore, Malaya area. So I'll have to extract them. How big are these brigades? 2, 5, and 500s. Okay, I'll have to bring them out to Singapore and get them the fuck out. Okay. Control planes at Moresby to extract stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. We've got some Catalinas and Empires. These can carry supply. Especially these Empires. These are big fucking planes. Dude, how much cargo can you carry? 1,000. Not gonna lie. In New Guinea, send all forces to Moresby. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. I'll have to pick up a bunch of troops from here. Port Moresby Brigade. So yeah, I could extract all these other ones and form up the Port Moresby Brigade in its entirety. There are various little, yeah. How good are these guys? 50, yeah, decent infantry unit. Nothing crazy, but solid. I'll just have to extract all these troops in these 3 places, because those are those. There's no roads here, so I'll probably just rock in. How big are these units? Not very, right? Yeah, they're literally only 160 troops. So, wait. This is... Oh, I also gotta extract these guys. Again, these are, what, 160? Yeah. And then Lark Battalion is 1,440. And what can this AP carry? Oops, that's troops. AP's got 2,000. I can't take them all in one. No, wait, can I? 21k. How much is this? Oh no, we could do that, and then we could rush this thing out here, load up those 2, bring it in here, pick up these 3, and then come back and drop them all off. That'll work. That'll work very well, nicely. Very nicely. Alright, okay, first Aussie Brigade, which is in Sydney. New form. That's not Sydney. That is Sydney. First Australian Brigade. You can form the first Aussie division. Castle Sydney, Port Kembal. Okay, perfect. All of these units are here. So I will get all of these units moving to Townsville. I'll form the unit and then I'll transfer them to Moresby. So let's do that. We're already planned for Darwin. Rail to Townsville. First Brigade, Strat move to Townsville. Plan for Moresby. 41st. Townsville. Moresby. 5th. Townsville. Moresby. This will not be a good div. Yeah, I gathered. But it is a div. Divs are useful. And we can land 2 divisions at Moresby, and that'll make taking it a hell of a fucking time for him. Okay, that's all of those. Alright. This HQ in Sydney is supposed to go to Darwin, but what should we use them for? How big is all the facilities at Moresby? Actually expand all of that. How much supply? I'll have to run supply convoys in here. Definitely. So we'll be putting the 1st and 8th Australian divisions in Moresby. What is at Moresby right now? I'll bring out all of the components of the Port Moresby Brigade back to Moresby and merge them. 49th, you are part of the 30th Aussie Brigade. Dutch based west of Moresby? Oh, you mean this one? Make sure he can't take it. That and if he manages to sneakily land a force here and base aircraft out of here, that would be a huge pain in the ass. I'll do that. Not that there's anybody there to build that. I'll see if I can scrounge up a base force from somewhere to garrison that, and then maybe send a couple Aussie battalions there. Actually, I could pull out some... I could probably pull out some troops from DEI and put them there instead. They can't move to any other country's base now. That would be useful then. I could still use them then. Anyway, back to the fucking giant fucking list. Back to Sydney. Okay, oh, yeah, what to do with this army headquarters? Spreadsheet wants me to send him to Darwin, but considering we're leaving Darwin pretty anemic. I don't know. Let me put down the list more here. Coastal artillery moved to Townsville. That makes sense. Let it stay put until needed. Yeah, it's probably for the best. Or I could move it up to Brisbane so that it's in a slightly better position for me to take it where it's needed. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll move it up to... Also skeptical of... Don't know why, it's... Yes, but no. I mean, yeah, but there's a lot of inland routes you can take as well, if you need to. Frankly, I think you're overestimating Battlegroup, Evoken, unless you've given him some crazy ideas, because the only reason he'll try something like that is if you've suggested it. You cheeky bastard. I just can't see him doing that. And, I mean, if he does, he's already taken all of this, by which time I'll have transferred back. You gave him crazy... Oh, fuck's sake, Evoken, why would you do this? Supposed to be my advisor, not his. Okay. No wonder you're saying he might try this shit, because I just can't see him trying it, but if you've, like, said, yeah, you could maybe do this, and yeah, okay, I can see God damn it, Evoken. I like a good fight too, just not a crazy fight. God damn. This is why you're warning me about Darwin landings, aren't you? Because you figure you've given him the idea of just YOLOing into Darwin in the first month, haven't you? Damn it, Evoken. I like my opponent slightly more timid, thank you very much. Okay. We have another HQ here, Eastern Command. I'll move them up to Brisbane. God damn it. Move Brisbane. Time for Brisbane. Can't hold Darwin. Getting fucked. By Iron Man. Remember, Iron Man, this is not Iron Man. Not that strong. Well, he is strong, but he's not, you know, Iron Man that strong. Okay, where was I here? 9th Australian Brigade. What shall we do with these lads? What's... 9th Aussie Brigade, you're part of... Oh, I already gave you orders. Yeah, you're going up to... You're going up to Townsville, and then you're gonna merge into the first div, and then get sent to Moresby. A lot more divisions. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, that's all of that. I already said that. Good. Okay. Down we go. Boats, 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 boats. Boats, boats, boats. Do I have any fighters? No. KB's gonna show up here and nuke the entire West Coast, aren't they? Calling it now. Because I know he's gonna do something. Like, from indications he's given me, he's gonna do something other than a Pearl Harbor strike. So... I'm highly suspecting a Australia strike from KB first turn. Upgrade and reinforced, yeah, probably agreed, G-Man. Alright. Where are we going now? Hemsworth. 163. Here it is. We have a single armor... No, that's just cavalry. Oh, great. Very useful. Send birth, okay. God damn it, Evoken, stop helping the enemy! Okay, Tenant Creek, 7637, that's gonna be way over here. And forts. Okay. Do nothing in Townsville. Forts. Yeah, it needs supply and fuel so we can get it going to Moresby. Gonna need it. 3rd Australian Battalion. 5th Australian Brigade. You guys are all around here. Yeah, we'll be transferring you lads to Moresby. So, plan for that. But I need to get, yeah, if I can get those dive bombers and, if I can get those marine fighters and dive bombers off Sarah to Moresby, we'll be in really good shape. If he doesn't, you know, pound it into oblivion, like, we could catch some landing forces in the Rabaul area quite easily with dive bombers, so we'll try and do that once we get to that part. Alright. Also, Townsville's planes. Beans. Fairways. So useless. Naval search. Yeah, fair. Oh, forgot to set them also training 20%. Oh, not what I meant to do. Damn it. $21, $20, 20% true. Playing with random reinforcement times, we are indeed. So I don't... Has it already... No, it hasn't calculated when they're all coming yet. So, yeah. But we've got the fucking 60-day randomness on, so things are gonna be a bit all over the place. Alright. Down list. TFs. Wagga Wagga. 8567. Down the south. Wagga 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 Wagga. Wagga 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 Wagga. Okay. Port Center Field. And units here, 14th. That's the 2nd Australian Division. What does it want me to do with them? Go to Sydney. I'm thinking we form this division and send them up to Alice Springs to counter any landing at Moresby, and then we can stonewall his ass and counterattack with the division. Good idea? Bad idea? Maybe, or actually having a division on the coast here is probably a good idea in case he does do some ballsy landing at Bundaberg. Because then I'll have 2 divisions up north, 1 to the south, and I can just sandwich his ass on the landing beaches. Throw him back into the sea with 3 divisions. At least early on, until the 2 northern ones get sent to... Yeah. Sydney? What does our expert Avoken think? I'm debating, like, you know, if he does land at Darwin, we need something there. We can't just leave, like, the road south open. There's my tea, there's my tea. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can bottle... Now that I think about it, you can bottle up a Darwin landing pretty... Oh, hi, Jay. Random yeet in chat from Jay. Thank you, Jay. Very, very appreciated for your help. Do it. Do it. I could rail them to Broken Hill. That's like a good central spot. I could... Nah, I'll send them Sydney and form the division. Scrap move to. And it's the other two I think are already moving to Sydney. Yep, good. Then I can form that division there. Okay, next on the list, allow 453. Here, yes. So obviously, yeah, build shit, I'd assume. Nope, we don't have engineers here after we transfer these guys away, so never mind. And these guys, where do we want to send them? Base force for Cooktown, yeah, that'd be good. Then I can operate aircraft out of there. Gotta just quickly march to Port Augusta. And then planning for Cooktown in the north. This will be the base force that'll allow us to operate an airfield there. Essentially ground crew. And finally, last but not least, in Australia, Wyndham 7027. That's up north. Oh, just port. Okay. And now we go to the DEI. A lot of DDs. Good chips. Okay. Focus on the game, Slash. Focus on the game. Alright, so, what am I doing in Battlegroup? Obviously building forts, because that's always a good thing. Make the Japanese bleed when they try and land. Already got a level 4 airfield. Pretty big airfield. Turn their base forces replacements on. This poor battalion is gonna get slaughtered when the Japanese land. I don't suppose you guys are part of any bigger unit? Nope, no reason to pull you out then. Stand your ground and die fighting. Alright. Banjer Mason. Ports. Right. Pontiac 5690, that's here. Forts. And the base force, we will airlift to Billiton. Where's Billiton? Fuck, I don't know. Oh, across the strait here. Got it. A plan for that. You will get airlifted there. Actually, this would be how big's the? It's a 3 port capacity. I am going to get a troop transport, and these guys are gonna get rebased into Maruke there. That'll be my base force that I send there, and I can turn that into a air base for PBYs and strike aircraft, and also fortify it with. I'll probably put a small Dutch garrison there as well, just to make sure that if he tries to land there and, you know, just take it, I'm not just gonna give him a free airbase right there, because that would that would be extremely problematic if he had this airbase. He'd be able to cover most of northern Australia, maybe even get to Moresby with his longer range bombers. So, and just sort of, with it, Betty's would be able to cut off convoys coming up from the south, which would be really bad. I mean, there's always a risk to convoys from this, but yeah. Yeah, I need to make sure he doesn't get this base. This is surprisingly important. Only got a 1 port capacity, which is gonna make unloading an absolute bitch, but we'll manage. Alright, we'll keep going down this list. I'll probably poach another, some infantry as well, some proper combat units to send there. Alright, where was I on this goddamn list? Right, that base force, goods, and then we have planes there. No, we don't. That is Samarinda. Where's that again? What's my Greek chord? 6596. So 6596. And no, it's got airplanes. Five is here. It's just to the north of Battlegroup. Alright, these are these Dutch bombers. So these ones, yeah, we're gonna have a naval attack, and we're gonna just go full 60% training for naval attack training. Attack 60%. There we go. What does it want me to transfer them to Manadao? What's the range on these flying boats? Well, decent range. They actually make for decent search aircraft as well. Game wants me to use them for naval search. Which is actually not a bad idea. You can't fucking bomb something if you don't know it's there. Spreadsheet, or do I do what I want to do? I go with the spreadsheet. So, transfer to Manadao. There's another subgroup there. Manadao. Okay. We'll search. And 3100s. Yeah, that'll catch. That's good. That's good. That'll catch the Devout landing force. In fact, I'm gonna set them on naval attack. Search supposed to be on sent. Oh, not SW. Sent training. Train naval attack, please. God damn it, I can't train naval attack without actual setting it to training mode. Alright, I'll do naval attack. 50%, I'll have 10% training. Yeah, okay. I should catch the Devout landing force. Hopefully we can train up those guys. Alright, we have some fighters here. These guys are getting transferred to Tarakan and Balikpapan. Alright, these are buffaloes. They're going to be mostly useless when KB comes by, but we'll take what we can get. Transfer. Hurricane. Training, escort. 100%. Let's see, 50k. Their range. The other squadron is getting transferred to the Battlegroup. Oh, they need to transfer this one more plane over there. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Training, escort, 100%. Let's have a couple leftover aircraft that'll get transferred in when they're good to fly. And the base is obviously building forts. You guys are unrestricted, right? Yeah, I think so. All right, what's next? Zambas. Where the fuck is that again? 788. Here somewhere. There it is. So, first of all, planes. Both running naval search. Fair enough. 20%, 2050. No, all DEI are restricted, but restricted into the DEI area, right? But technically, I believe the base I'm talking about here is part of it. So I can get away with moving them here. As sort of the last Dutch bastion. The Dutch fight on. Anyway, what was I? Alright, I was setting up the search. Crap, these each only have 3 aircraft, so. Okay, where were we here? 73, 40, 20. 40, 20. 1,000 feet. Range. Wow, that gives me really good. Yeah, that basically allows me to keep eyes on the entire southern South China Sea, which is good. Alright, the base, building forts, obviously. Return matters. Can't do anything there. Squang. Beans. So these fighters, what are we doing with these? These are going on cap duties. Cap. Okay. Training 20. Okay, good. And then these flying boats. Oh god, I got teleported. So... I will be running search. I believe it's 50%, yes? 2020. Or am I going that way around? Feet. I can see all my search patterns right now. That's covering the straits. Covering out there, it's covering out there. So far, so good. Darwin's got some good naval search. Got plenty out here as well. Earth's got some. This is a huge gaping hole, which annoys me, but I can't really do anything about that. Alright, let's keep managing here. How long have we been going? Almost an hour already. Yeah, fair enough. So much busy work, and we're only like maybe 15% down the fucking list. Fun. Okay, where are we going next? We're going to the plains at Terrakan. These lads. And they're running 50% naval search. 20. 340, 20. Let me go the other way, slash. 20. 340, 20. 8. Maximum range? Maximum range. What's that give me? Okay. Huh? Wait, do we have an aircraft being repaired there? Yeah, okay, that's why. One day, okay, and then that'll expand to the 2 wide, so it'll also cover this section here, which is good. And then obviously building forts at Terrakan, because I don't want that, because holy shit, the amount of oil this place produces is insane. Yeah. Alright. And Terrakan. I mean, that's good. And I'd love to make him bleed for Terrakan, but he's gonna land. There's no way I can really do much there. So, I am actually going to pull out these coastal guns and this infantry battalion and send them to you-know-where. Because I could definitely use the coastal guns at Maruke if he does try something stupid. And then, yeah, we'll wait there and I'll bring in an AP to pick them up. On the coastal guns, you've got 320s. If I go here, yeah. When we get there, I'm turning on replacements so you can get up to strength, because that many coastal guns will really fuck with a landing. Oh, no. Leave it on normal mode. Set future objective to space. Alright, that'll work. Oh. The question is, do I have any APs in the area that I could quickly zip in and pick these guys up with? An AVP. But that's a, yeah, that's a, what's the fucking AVP again? Aircraft tender, yeah. Not a standard AP. That's what I need. AVP, GP, 16 APs here. Perfect. How much am I gonna need here? So this is 500, 750, and these 2 units are... Cargo's a lot, 160, 900, so I'm gonna need a second ship just for that. And 844, so what's the 160 and 800? So I need over 1,000 troop loads, and I need around 11,000 cargo. These are all the same size, looks like. Oh no, there's a different class down here. These are all relatively small, so let me look here. So 2 of these should do. I'll make sure to give them escorts. An AP with AKLs? Yeah, well, I'm gonna need 2 APs anyway, because all of those are only 500, and I need over 1,000, so I'll probably run 3 APs with, and then I'll grab some of these destroyers around to escort them, because I really don't want that force getting sunk. I'm gonna really want them to make it to there to drop off their cargo. So we'll do that. All right. Now what? More task forces that I can't do anything with for now. Oh, no, wait. These task forces. I can totally mess with these task forces. This task force is going to cover those APs. So, home port for now is Surabaya. Mission speed is fine. How are you on fuel? You're good. Environment is allowed at the moment. Okay, good. So these guys can come in and I'll use them to escort that force. And then I have a Marblehead and these other destroyers. Oh, what do I want to do with these? These sprint over to Devour, try and catch a landing force. Right now, their only job is to go to PBEM, but I want to change that. Set my react to 2. What to do with the... There are going to be light carriers around. I want to be relatively aggressive. Try and catch some landing forces if I can. This isn't really strong enough. I'll bring him back to Surabaya for now, and then make a nice big surface force and go wreck some Jap shit. It's at home port, Surabaya. Alright, so those are all those. Right. And now it's time to manage some submarines. Let's do all these subs. So these are the Dutch ones that actually, you know, do their job. I highly suspect a Mersing Gambit, not gonna lie. You... Set patrol zone. I'm gonna patrol Wonton, Mersing, submarine. That boundary 3 right about. Actually, I need to set that farther out. Go there. That sub will patrol in there. More Dutch submarines up here. Right. Zone. So let's see. I want to set. Ooh, I'm gonna put rolling just off the coast. South. we'll just run a patrol pattern there. Hopefully you'll encounter something to sink. You, I'm gonna set to patrol off Kota Baru just in case he tries a Kota Baru landing. Boundary 1 right there. Boundary south of Kota Baru. Boundary 3 I will set in itself, so catching landing force if they try it. You are gonna get similar orders. Full zone, boundaries. Stop Tani. Just south of Kota Baru. And Kota Baru itself. I'll just go whoop, whoop, that pattern and hopefully encounter something. That's 3, those done. You, I want running off of Mersing in case of Mersing Gambit's shenanigans. That boundary 1. Here. That boundary 2 here. That boundary 3 right off itself. Okay, and there's these ones. I think that this one's coming up here. Whoops. I didn't mean to set home port. I meant to go routing. Okay, this one's gonna be aggressive and be patrolling right off the post here. And these two I'm gonna set up in the Formosa Straits. So this one will patrol in here. One. Oh, I'm waypointing. I'm not fucking patrol zoning. God damn it. Boundary 2, opposite end of the straits. I don't want you going into that base. No, 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 no. Right there. And you want running in the other side of Formosa. I want from here up to the Chinese coast. I'm gonna set this there instead. Oh, I did the wrong one. God.